everyone, and welcome to Scuba Travel and Adventure. Welcome to the channel again, and today I have a little bit tutorial review of two different air compressors. The one I used to use until now is the certified from Canadian Tire by, I think that's by Mastercraft. It works, it did the wonders on the road, but recently I have purchased from Amazon this guy right here. It's basically a very small air compressor, and you can adjust the pressure on the fly. It has a rechargeable battery, and maximum PSI is 120 PSI. It also has a built-in flashlight. So that's a very good buy. It's rechargeable. It comes with two different chargers. Alright, so what comes in the box here? So we have a storage pouch. Then we have a couple different adapters. I'm also gonna keep my spare valve caps in here because I'm using the Garmin tire pressure sensors. And the adapters here include the adapter for, let's say, if you want to pump your mattress. It also has like a ball, sporting ball adapter to pump the basketball or soccer ball, whichever you want. And it's pretty straightforward, as you can see. It's got a detachable air hose that's for storage purposes, so it's easy to attach just in the front. And also in the front where the hose attaches, there is a LED light. So if you need it on the go, there's an LED light. It's pretty bright actually, so that's a really nice feature when you servicing or using the compressor in the evening. You have a little bit of light. Also that can be serving a good purpose when you're camping and you have a flashlight built in with that. I went over the manual just a tiny bit just to get the basics. Descriptions, they're recommending to charge this thing at least once a month so the battery stays charged. I guess that's more for preserving the battery life on that thing. And going into the front here, on the front LCD panel, you can preset your tire pressure to whatever tire pressure you want. I'm running Moto Z's tractionators, as I mentioned before, and I'm running 28 PSI on my front tire and 33 on the rear. I went on a Facebook and I asked a couple other guys who were running, and they were recommending that tire pressure. It seems it's working. So with the settings, it's pretty straightforward. There's a setting button right in the middle, and you can choose whether you want to use PSI, bar, or kilogram per centimeter. I'm the guy that uses PSI. That's probably the standard here in Canada. Beside that, basically just set your pressure. So let's say I have here at 28 PSI. I'm not sure if that's gonna be visible on a video, and I'll show you later how I use the compressor. Basically, it's just gonna shut off once it reaches the tire pressure that you on a display. It doesn't. I thought it has a memory, but I couldn't find anything. So basically, you have to preset your pressure, pump it at the front, and then preset the pressure again to 33 in my case, and pump the rear. So anyway, so like I said, you get your compressor, and it does excellent work. As I will show you in a second. And you got a nice storing pouch, so everything fits nicely, whether you're running hard panniers. I do run hard pannier in my case. I'm thinking about switching over to soft panniers. So it's really small. So like if I compare it to the size of my palm, this is it, right? So it's not a big size, and it fits nicely pretty much anywhere. So anyways, so this is it. And let's jump into the actual performance of it. All right, so I'll take the valves off. I'm using the Garmin tire pressure sensors that are attached to my Garmin GPS. That's a Garmin Zumo. From there, what I'll do, I'll drain some pressure out of my tire. and I will compare it with this tire pressure gauge that I was using until now. I'm using PSI, so I'll set it to PSI, and I will set it to 28 PSI, and let's see how it's gonna perform. That's the first time I'm trying this unit, so bear with me for a bit. Turn it on. Oh, I drained it too much. I have a 6 PSI right now. So it pumps actually pretty quickly. Right now we're looking at 9 PSI, 10 PSI. That's pretty amazing for a little unit, I gotta say. $15, $16. $22, $24, $26, 27.5, 28.5. Okay, so it is it's just turned off, so you don't have to do nothing. I will compare it what it is, the pressure with the gauge, so let's see what's right, what's wrong. I'm not sure even if this is correct, to be honest, either, because they are never accurate. Take that out of there now. This one is reading 31, so I guess it's okay. I'm not sure which one is accurate, if that one is accurate or that one. I have another gauge probably that I'm gonna use at some point to test it out, which one was closer. Until now I was going with this one, and that wasn't matching my tire pressure sensors. I think that was off also by around 1.5 psi. As long as you're in a ballpark, I think we should be good from there. All right, so I will be heading out today to get off that self-isolation. We're supposed to get about 15 degrees, so I'll head out for a ride with my buddy. He's riding his BMW 1200 GS. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can always put them down in the comments. Always try to answer all of them. If you want to see more content on my channel, I invite to browse through. I have a couple other videos with accessories on my bike, and some trips videos, and now I will be trying to get some vlogging. I just managed to set up my helmet with the GoPro and a microphone. That's something I never attempted before. I did one video as a trial, but without an external microphone, and we'll see how that goes. And like I said, please subscribe if you like the content. I always try to put something new. Pretty soon I will be probably updating my channel with maybe a new video, because I have a chain to replace, so I maybe will do a video on that. That's gonna be another challenge. Never did that job before, but we'll get through it. Thank you for watching again, and cheers for now.